Hi there, YouTube. I'm Tanis Fugit. I've been a VTuber for about a year and a half, and I've been a Hololive fan for way longer than that. We got some pretty devastating news today. One of my favorite members, I've never referred to her as an Oshi of mine, but she's always been a very important member for me. Yozora Mel was fired about, well, about 12 hours ago as of recording this. I became aware of it late last night. I was finishing up some recordings and was checking Reddit while they rendered and became aware of the news. I had a hard time sleeping last night, and now coming back at it, I'm looking at the fallout and the news and the reactions, and I felt like I just had to say something. I don't have a ton to say that hasn't been said because there really isn't much to talk about. Cover Corp being the way that it is, specifically a very large Japanese corporation, everybody is buried in NDAs, and so we'll never get any reasonable amount of information. We never did for anybody else. But there are still things that I feel should be said, and I always feel like when these sort of things happen in this community, there's a lot of headline bait. There's a lot of people trying to find answers, and there's a lot of people looking to capitalize on people trying to find answers. And I'm just here to say that it's okay to just be sad and to not have answers. And it sucks, but that's just the way that it's going to have to be. Mel was an extremely influential person for me. She was one of the members that I was planning on doing a sort of deep dive into with the Human Element series that I'm still trying to work on. Mel had a very interesting and powerful story of overcoming a lot of personal hardships, overcoming a lot of personal harassment, and turning her experiences into positive ones and being able to use her gifts for the good of herself and for those around her, and constantly maintaining a positive attitude despite a constant through line of abuse and sexualization in her life. And unfortunately, I never really had the opportunity to directly watch her streams much. That's true of most of the JP members. Anybody who watches my streams know that I'm trying to learn Japanese, but after a few years, it's not exactly come along. So I haven't really had a lot of opportunity to directly watch a lot of the JP members. But specifically, what I want to say here is that we're never going to know most things about these kinds of situations. This has been true of everything. We might have gotten more from the Russia situation from a couple of years back than we got about anything else, but that's just because of the severity of the situation and because of the fact that one of the people involved was a drama YouTuber. So, of course, a lot of information became public. But as far as Cover Corp and Hololive and the other members are concerned, we're never going to get relevant information. And that's something that the healthiest response is just to accept. And it sucks, but you just have to accept it and you just have to move on. Trying to dig around at the edges of conversations to try and see if such and such knew about X, Y, or Z is not going to help anybody. Least of all Mel. It's just going to make you angry. And it's just going to breed distrust in the community and distrust of Cover. Because in this situation, more than any other situation, I think that we can say that Cover... It's hard for me to say that Cover's in the wrong about anything here. And I don't think that they... Because I don't think that they are. I would say only in the Coco situation can we say that, you know, Cover might have been even less at fault. Because here it seems like nobody wanted Mel to go. Nobody wanted Mel to go. Mel was given the opportunity to write a goodbye letter and put that out via her manager. First Gen, the remaining members of First Gen, immediately organized a stream to sit down and tell everybody that everything else is going to be fine, that they're all sad, that it sucks. But I think we just need to stand by one of the old standbys of in Hololive, which is you trust Fubuki. And if Fubuki says everything's going to be all right, everything's going to be all right. There's something legitimately wrong if somebody was harming the talents from within. If there was bad blood to be had, she'd be our canary in the coal mine. And I think we just need to accept that and trust. So yeah, this isn't an attempt at headline chasing. I just legitimately think that some people out there need to hear that we just don't know. We're just not going to know. And that's going to be okay. Mel may reappear, or rather, the person that was Mel may reappear. She existed before she was Mel. She will continue existing after being Mel. And we can show our love and support when and if that happens. I mean, I think that's it. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Tanis Fugit. I'm not going to go through the spiel. I don't have the heart to do it. Be good to yourselves, guys. I'll see you around.